Hello, my sexy, seductive Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I am Sachi the Scorpio. I am here to deliver your soulmate twin flame reading for March of 2020. Anyone new here? Welcome. How this goes, we use the erotic tarot for the general energy, and then we clarify the light, which is the more lighthearted aspects of the soulmate twin flame connections, those karmic lessons that we learn. The lighter lessons, and also things that are literally in the light that you are very aware of or the other person's very aware of. This is the clarifier for the shadow, which is the deeper, darker, more difficult karmic lessons that we learn through soulmate twin flame bonds, and also things that are hidden from you that are not known. So I want to hop fucking to it because I can already tell this is going to be an intense read. So before I start the reading, before I start the video, I do a cleansing ceremony, which teaches me things about things that are being let go of during this cycle. And then we get into the reading. So what is being let go of during this time period is the Lovers in reverse. This is letting go of like the romantic aspect of love, or letting go of, you know, this connection. This does indicate a soulmate twin flame. So letting go that things are a little bit in reverse. Actually, we'll see, it's kind of a lot of it perhaps, but yeah, letting go of the Lover, and it's about the King of Air. So this is like about not manipulating the connection, about not communicating, and you know, this could be about not communicating in general. And because we have Gemini in reverse and Aquarius in reverse, a lot of really heavy air energy. I have a feeling like it's being let go of because there is no communication right now. Like, you guys have not talked. In the light, what is being let go of is the Chariot. So letting go about moving things forward with this. Also possibly having a family. And it's about the Fool in reverse, which is not taking some risk, not starting anew, not going on a new journey. And I feel like someone is being tired of being played a fool, or like feeling like a fool, you know. In the shadow, what is being let go of is initiation. So this could be that someone is letting go, like someone doesn't honor this initiation, that, you know, this is a soulmate twin flame connection. Like they don't consider themselves part of that soul tribe. You know what I mean? And it might, like, they're letting go of that idea. This can also, I have a feeling that this could also be somebody's parents, to be honest. And I think maybe you aren't really aware of that, or it's in the shadow and is darker energy. But what is being let go of could be the judgment of, you know, parental figures towards you or towards that soulmate twin flame. And it's about omens. This is the Tower in this deck. So heavy fucking energy. We had a lot of major arcana already pop out. Lovers, the Chariot, the Fool, initiation, and omens, and the King of Air. This is a very, very heavy read. But about omens. So about how everything came to a halt and how everything was consumed in fire. So I have a feeling you've had a Tower moment with this person. So what is being let go of in the shadow is perhaps initiating conversation or initiating something again in this relationship. And it's about, you know, when things came crashing down. So for me, I think a little bit it's more like you're trying to let go of this connection right now is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what's going on. Please, only 1 to 3 cards. What is the general energy? Wow, we have the Lovers again. So yeah, that's that. Like, the general energy is letting go of this connection. It's the Lovers in reverse. It's not wanting to have this connection, I feel, or letting go of the love aspect, or like the romantic aspect of this connection, the love aspect. But also because we have like this as the Lovers that's popping up rather than the other decks. Like, this Lover upright is like object of affection, versus, you know, like he's painting her as an object of affection, trying to capture a certain moment of time and, you know, like loving her. It's a very superficial love, you know, it's like painting her body is how he shows that he loves her. So I have a feeling the love that this connection has is not that superficial. All right, what's the light aspect of the general energy? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. The Chariot, damn, can we get any louder? It's about not moving things forward. Wow, things are, yeah. Or the general energy is moving forward. So, you know, what we had letting go of was the Chariot, but because now it's upright, or because now it's like the general energy, I have a feeling that in the light, you both are trying to move on, or you are trying to move on, or they are. You know, you can always reverse the energy. You can always reverse the energy. But this is moving on. Moving forward. What's the shadow aspect? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. It's a shadow aspect of the general energy. Wow. Holy shit. Initiation. Yeah, so the general energy in the shadow is this aspect of someone accepting this as a divine union, about being initiated into that kind of soul tribe of like, hey, you're my soulmate, you're my twin flame. Like, do you get it? And someone in the shadow, you know, the general energy is that struggle of trying to accept it. And because what is being let go of, I think that someone is struggling to accept that fact and the other person is letting it go and moving on. Like, fuck, you know, they don't get it. So I'm just getting out of here. Wow, Scorpio. And again, could also be, you know, parents involved. It's in the shadow, so you might not be aware. All right, let's see. How do you view them? How does Scorpio view soulmate twin flame? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 10 of fire. So you view them as someone like very sexually aggressive, or someone like that you have a lot of passion for. So it's interesting. Like, usually I would take this as sexual, but I'm really getting that they have some really imbalanced divine masculine energy. Like the divine masculine is so out of whack that it attempts to rape, it attempts to sexual assault. It's like they're like the way that you view them is that the divine feminine always has to be like subservient, or, you know, like the divine masculine in this person way overpowers the divine feminine. That's how you're viewing them. Like, destructively so. Let's see the light. What's the light aspect of how Scorpio views soulmate twin flame? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. How does Scorpio view them in the light? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, yeah, we have a lot going on here. Fuck it. I love you, Scorp, so I'll do it, even though I said only 1 to 3. So, how you're viewing them, like, you don't think that they are upset about this whatsoever. You don't. You don't think that they are upset about this. You do see them as your twin flame, but that you're, you know, that you're the one with the flame in it. And I think that you view them that they also have a flame for you. Like, you know that they love you, but for some reason, you know, because we have 3 of Swords in reverse, like, I think, you know, this is heartbreak because of like a third party situation or something, because it is a 3 about someone leaving, you know, and like having the final goodbye and like being abandoned and stuff. So I have a feeling that you might have not even had that sort of clarification in communication, and you do see them as your twin flame. And we have Judgment, 1 of Pentacles in reverse, and 4 of Swords. So you're also viewing them, like, you are definitely judging them. You are definitely judging them, and perhaps maybe you haven't done it as harshly in the past, but you're really viewing them as, like, the way that you feel is that their divine masculine is way overpowered with the divine feminine within them. And you could also view them as very judgmental. I have a feeling that you're judging them hard and you view them as judgy towards you, especially with that initiation energy popping up twice already. And One of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse. So you don't think that they're starting anything physical with you. They're not, you know, trying to have a physical connection. And Four of Swords in reverse. They are not playful with their communication. They are not loosey-goosey. And I have a feeling because it looks like communication isn't happening right now. It's like, you know, they don't just text like, hey, hi, what's up? Or, you know what I mean? Like, when they contact, it's intense. They have a lot to say. All right, how do you view them in the shadow? How does Scorpio view soulmate twin flame in the shadow? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. Please, only 1 to 3 cards. How does Scorpio view them in the shadow? How does Scorpio view soulmate twin flame in the shadow? One of water, Imbolc in reverse, and 2 of fire in reverse. So in the shadow, you view them as not giving you some sort of emotional offering, not wanting to, you know, put their cup out there and not filling your cup. And with Imbolc in reverse, it's interesting. Like, they aren't giving water. So I have a feeling it's like they're not giving this sort of emotion. And, you know, Imbolc is all about, you know, when we end winter and we usher in the beginning of spring. Even it's before spring happens. It's in February, or is it in January? I think it's in February. Yeah, February. But it's to signal that, okay, you know, like, now the days get longer, we have more light, and we are preparing for spring to come. It's to welcome and prepare for the beginning of spring. So because it's in reverse, like, you view them as not wanting to start this, not ushering in, you know, new. And 2 of fire in reverse, this is Hermes in reverse. So I have a feeling they are the one who's not talking. You know, Hermes is the god of communication, the messenger of the gods. So in reverse, I have a feeling that they are on silent mode right now. Let's see how they view you. Ooh. Please, 1 to 3 cards. How's the... Oh. All right, we'll do 4. So, let me drink some water. So, we have Cancer Moon, Scorpio Mars in reverse, 4 of water, 5 of water in reverse, Knight of Earth, which is a Virgo card, and the World in reverse, Saturn. So the way that they're viewing you is, I think they know that you're still, like, emotionally in it a little bit. Like, this is being in the water and knowing that somebody else is there. Like, being in the emotion and knowing that someone else is there. So they view you as being very aware that, you know, someone is still in those waters, or that both people are, but in reverse. So it's Scorpio Mars, 5 of water in reverse, which is, you know, so deep that you're drowning when it's upright, but it's in reverse. So the way that they view you, not that this is accurate, this is how they view you. I'm not saying that this is how you feel, but they do feel that there is, you know, someone is still in the emotions, whether it's them that still have these feelings or opposite, but they view you as not deep in these waters anymore. They don't think that, you know, you're super emotional about them. You know, like, 5 of water upright, Scorpio Mars is an intense placement. It wants to drown you. That's how deep and dark the waters are, you know. And also, this is Mars in reverse, so, like, not being emotionally deep in it and not taking action about those emotions. And the Knight of Earth, So and the world in reverse. So they view you as someone who doesn't let things stand in their way. Like, you will keep going, you will keep doing, you know, whatever you need to do. But that a lot of hurdles are in your life. Like, you are able to move the blockades, but you still have them, is what I'm trying to say. And because it's the earth, I want to say it has to do with like money, housing situations, or like physical things that are going on in your life, and the world in reverse. So for me, I have a feeling that they view you as like not on top of the world, that you aren't like rocking your shit right now. But it could also be that the way they view you is if, you know, like they could have had it all like with you. They could have had the world with you, but they're viewing you as not that option right now. All right, what's the light aspect of how the soulmate twin flame views Scorpio? Please only 1 to 3 cards. How do they view Scorpio? Please only 1 to 3 cards. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so a lot. So we have the 9 of Wands and the Knave of Pentacles in reverse, both of them. So upright, this is like witchcraft, manifesting and things. So in reverse, either that you're not manifesting properly or that you're like a bad witch. And also Knave of Pentacles in reverse. This is literally not like working on something. This is not physically manifesting, because as you see, you know, he's on his laptop working on, you know, a book or whatever it may be. It could also be they see you as someone, if you communicate over the internet, that you like aren't there, you're not communicating. But really, I feel that they don't think you're manifesting properly, especially like whatever physically you were going to create, maybe a creative project, but it's about what you physically were going to do, because it's Pentacles again. You know, that earthy energy, so money, you know, housing, anything tangible, like you're not doing it, you're not manifesting properly. All right, please show in the shadow. Whoa. The Summerlands, Wisdom, Mother of Air in reverse, and 4 of Fire in reverse. So, how they view you. So they do see you as a little bit of a fool, like you are naive, and or they see you as going on some sort of new journey, that you're really taking a different direction perhaps than you did before. And because we had, you know, the Fool in reverse in the other deck up here for the general energy of what's being let go, of like not wanting to feel that way and like letting go of being the fool, you know, Fool in reverse. I have a feeling they still kind of view you as that kind of foolish energy, but they do view you as very wise. Like they know that you have, you know, this wisdom of the light and the dark, and you know, it looks like you might also be a practitioner perhaps. And with the Mother of Air, and 4 of Fire in reverse, they think that you're not nurturing this connection anymore. You know, the Maiden ushers in new, the Mother nurtures the Crone, extinguishes, ends things. So Mother of Air in reverse, they don't see you as nurturing this communication anymore. And 4 of Fire in reverse, that, you know, you're not, this is Mars, that you're not taking action towards them, that you don't feel that, you know, Martian drive, that heavy passion, that aggression towards them. And I have a feeling that, you know, before you definitely nurtured this communication and you were super fucking intense about it. And I think now you're not being that way, and they're viewing you as like, okay, like they might see you as, because you're not doing this, that, you know, you learned some lesson, you got the wisdom, and that you're starting a new journey because of this. Okay, let's see what the connective is between you two. All right, let's see. What's the connective between, okay. One of water. So, like, emotion. Emotion is the connection. So, whether you still feel romantic or anything towards each other, you still have emotion for each other. And the one of water in this deck indicates like showing only a little bit of emotion. So I think someone was a little bit emotionally withholding. And, you know, Scorpios usually are not that way. So it could be the opposite person, but could be anybody here. But, you know, this card is, you know, see her showing that titty, like showing one emotional titty. I'm going to show one emotional titty and that's it. So I have a feeling someone in the connective, there wasn't, excuse me, someone, oh, excuse me, someone was not exposing themselves fully about their emotion. And also because it's the one of water, I have a feeling this is kind of like a dwindling thing. All right, what's the light aspect of the connective? And maybe only one person is still trying to keep this emotional tie or something. What's the connective in the light? Please only 1 to 3 cards. It's the connective in the light. It's the light aspect of, okay. So the connective is the sun. So you both see each other in a very good light. You do have a lot of positive things about each other. Like this is very, very positive. So the connective, you know, the light is in the light. So I really think that, you know, light energy is working in your favor, in this connection's favor, because we do have the sun, very positive. You know, we also have, you know, family here. So it's possible that you could be connected by, you could have met through family, or you could have met through some sort of get together with other people. But I really feel like it's the light. The light is in the light, and I really like that in the connective. And we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse and Justice in reverse. So I have a feeling that justice has not been served in this relationship. That's pretty obvious in the connection. And I have a feeling it's because communication has not happened. You know, like upright, the Knight of Swords, this is the card of writing multiple drafts of something and trying to get it right, you know. But in reverse, it's like someone isn't perfecting the draft, someone is not, because it's swords, communicating, someone is not communicating, so justice is not served. Like, it's not over unless you want it to be. So the connective could be that things might not be just, but with the sun there, it's really positive. I have a feeling that the light energy is really working on this connective. What's the shadow aspect of the connective? What is the shadow aspect? Please only 1 to 3 cards. What's the shadow aspect? Wow. Whew. We have the 8 of fire, which is Neptune, 2 of water, and 9 of water. So in the shadow aspect is, you know, that the connective is that someone might be a little bit delusional about this relationship. This is Neptune. Neptune's in Pisces, and Neptune rules Pisces, which is, oh yeah, by the way, I hope Mercury retrograde, Pisces Mercury retrograde is going okay for you. I know for water signs it really hits, but anyway, so Neptune is all about dreams and, you know, illusions and deception and all things unseen. So in the connective, it could be, you know, that someone is viewing someone as a dream. Maybe this is, you know, literally unseen. And I have a feeling it's this 2 of water, which is, you know, the minor, cards, this is the Lovers. So this definitely is a soulmate twin flame connection, but right now it's in the shadow. It looks like the light is really working on it, but it's in the shadow, and I have a feeling that, you know, it's not being actualized. Like, someone is still thinking that it's kind of like a dream. Like, it's unseen. It's literally unseen to somebody. So they haven't recognized it yet. And with the Nine of Water, it's like a very emotional connection, so much that it's like you have so many emotions to give, you know. This is also emotional fulfillment through money. So that could also be in the connective. We also had this that I didn't see. It was because it was below a couple. Knave of Chalices in the light. This is literally, you know, that Piscean energy of daydreaming, of being unrealistic. So that seems to be in the connective. Let's see what is the blockage. Please, 1 of 3 cards. 1 of Earth, that things are not taking root, that there is no physical beginning. Like, not doing anything in the physical realm, not even starting with the 1. It's like, you know, the connective was 1 of Water, so maybe only one person is emotionally invested right now, and like, it's not starting. It's not starting in the physical. Please show the light aspect of the blockage. Please show a light aspect of the blockage. Could also be an earth sign that is in the blockage, that their energy is in reverse. And yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, there could be earth energy in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse is not, you know, I almost said like not putting the seed in. Maybe I did. You know, the 1 of Earth, you put a seed in, and it's like the beginning of, you know, what you're going to grow, and it's literally growing in reverse. So the blockage is that this is not growing. It's not starting. It's not growing. It's not preparing for growth right now. All right, what's the shadow aspect of the blockage? Please, only 1 to 3 cards. It's a shadow aspect of the blockage. We'll do 4, sorry. Only for Scorpios, though. Because I keep my shadow deck especially in check. When I tell them 3, it should be 3. So the elemental of Earth. So I really do feel, if you're dealing with an Earth sign, that their aspect is in the blockage. We also have the, wow, the elements. So, like, the elemental of Earth in the blockage, I have a feeling has to do with money, housing situations, anything tangible that you can put your hands on. Like, that is super, super in the blockage. We have so much Earth energy here. Yeah, and 3 of Earth and elements in reverse. So, like, someone is not manifesting. Someone is not using all of their elements here. And I have a feeling it's because of... it's because of, like, Earth energy in reverse. So I think someone has some money issues, some housing situation issues. And, you know, 3 of Earth, abundance in reverse, it might be a money situation. And honestly, I have a feeling, you know, in the blockage, someone might think that someone doesn't have enough money. And we also have the Mother of Fire here. So this could be a third-party situation. It could be a mother figure, because I kept getting that parental sort of thing earlier. Could be a mother figure. Could also be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Again, this is in the shadow, so you might not be aware of who this is. Could be a redhead as well that is influencing and blocking this connection. Which we had some energy in the last, like, Scorpionic... the last Scorpio read, which was about someone like casting really dark, negative, you know, black magic at you. And I have a feeling it could be that Mother of Fire right now that's really fucking with this connection. All right, but let's bring it down a notch, shall we? Let's take a peep at your sex life. What is the sex life for Scorpio? 10 of Earth, Justice, and Queen of Water. So it looks like that you're not really doing that right now. Like 10 of Earth is all about doing things on your own. This is also like focusing on money. You know, she's out by herself, reading a good book, looking good, drinking some nice wine. You know, she doesn't need fucking anybody. This is a Virgo Mercury. So I have a feeling that you're really just enjoying yourself and focusing on that. We have Justice, which is Leo, and Queen of Water, which is Cancer. So if you are having sex with people, they could have a Virgo Mercury, they could have major Leo placements, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus perhaps, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But for you, I have a feel like for most of you, I have a feeling that you're keeping to yourself, doing your own thing, and kind of like lurking in the background, like waiting for justice in some way. Maybe like holding back, you know, like this person is very, very alone, so alone that they're observing things from afar. So could be viewing someone else having sex, perhaps, maybe pornography. And Queen of Water, as you see, like she is holding her crotch, so she's not giving it up. And also, you know, this is some like darker emotional energy of standing in the rain. So could be having some like maybe darker emotional thoughts when it comes to sexuality, perhaps. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that it wouldn't be with that soulmate twin flame because we had that huge disconnect that's going on. But let's see what the advice from Spirit is. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to hear about this soulmate twin flame connection? What? Oh. So you got 3. Love does not know about yesterday and tomorrow. It is always new. So I have a feeling that someone has been dwelling a lot in whatever happened in the past. Like, you know, we already had the tower of what is being let go of, but like love does not know about yesterday or tomorrow. It's always new. So I have a feeling that things that has happened in the past and things that might happen in the future, like, you know, you need to release the concept of time when it comes to this relationship. Love is always new. Love is always new. Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same again. So, and you know what? It's always new. Love does not know yesterday or tomorrow. So I have a feeling that, you know, this person might have loved you in the past and maybe they have let it go because, you know, some people come into our lives and quickly go. This person could have been a runner in this connection. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts,